I have a question from one of my followers, which I think is actually kind of fascinating because it proves that relationship and dating is not a recipe for making a cake where you have to put different type of ingredients and ta-da, the cake is made. It's not like this. Hello, I'm Didi. I'm a narcissist survivor and I publish some videos about relationship every day. So if you want, follow me and you will be notified every time I publish a new video. Okay, so here is the question from my follower Rick, who is pretty desperate. Hi Didi, I can't believe it. I got rejected 5 times and I got rejected again and again and again. I think I'm cursed. I don't know what's going on with these girls. I went on a few dates, got sex once. They all dumped me and I don't understand why, because I did the romantic thing each time. So Rick, I'm very sorry for your situation and I'm going to give you a couple of tips that will help you probably to maybe see the dating word in a different way. So first point, it seems that for you the status of having a girlfriend is more important than to experience the whole thing with her. So remember that having a girlfriend is not like if you were stacking a trophy or a medal on the top of your desk, okay? It goes deeper than this and you need to feel it instead of having the sensation that you need to accomplish a goal and once you reach your target, you're done. Second one, so I don't know what went wrong with them. Maybe you are not really good in bed and you need to improve this aspect, or maybe that's just the vibe that you were sending to them that didn't really attracted them, but you need to figure it out basically. So I don't know if you can ask them for a feedback. If you have you said that you were staying friends with some of them, so I would ask for feedback to see what you can improve. Also, remember that the quiet ones and the unsocial one, or the one that don't really talk very much, they are not really the kind of individuals that women will go for. So if you go on a date with a woman, make sure that you take action and that you basically make the effort. If a woman feels that you don't making any efforts to get to know her, she will be put off and she will dump you. Okay, another point. I understand your situation. I understand that it's very frustrating and I feel your pain. It mustn't be nice to be rejected 5 times. But remember that the dating word is very kind of cruel nowadays. People are very impatient. People tend to be very picky and because of social media, we have so many options out there available. It doesn't mean that it's going to go anywhere, but because the world is like really expanding, it's becoming very difficult to date somebody, not to date somebody, but to stick to one person for a long period of time. So I wouldn't really take it on you. I would just advise you to enjoy each of your experience like a life experience where you try to get to know another human being and you take something from it. Also, I'm not quite sure from the vibe that you were sending me that you were actually trying your best. So remember that when you go on a date with somebody, you need to give the best of yourself. You need to show the best of yourself. without love bombing. Don't get me wrong, without love bombing your date, but more like trying your best. If you don't try your best on the first date, it's not gonna be on the like 51 that you're gonna give the best. Okay, usually when you are getting married, you tend to lay back, and you won't be showing the best version of yourself. Okay, when you are in a relationship with somebody, you have to show the full self. So try to show the best version of yourself on the first date, instead of let it flow too much, so then she has to do all the work. Also, remember that, okay, you said that they were ghosting you after a couple of dates. So there might be a reason why they were doing that. It could be because you were boring, or because you were not communicative enough. Maybe they felt guilty. Maybe they didn't feel comfortable around you. So that's something that you might need to work on it. Also, remember another thing. Women don't like to be micromanaged, especially when they feel like you're trying to reach a certain goal. So if you were aiming for the girlfriend official sticker, or if you were aiming for sex, or if you were aiming for marriage, they don't like that. They will feel that vibe, and they will feel so awkward that they will not pursue in this relationship. Also, very important, do you prioritize your date when you go out with her? Or is it more like a wham, bam, thank ma'am kind of strategy? Because women will pick on that vibe immediately. They are very clever, and they will feel it if you are actually reaching, or if you're aiming at a specific type of goal. So instead of doing this, try to enjoy knowing her, enjoying her company, and enjoying to get to know her. Also, remember that it's all about being confident with yourself, knowing your self-worth, instead of appearing like you're very needy and you need them to do something for you. If you come across very needy, once again, they will pick up the vibe and they will feel very awkward. So instead, try to work on your confidence, try to work on your decision making, and try to come across a man that knows where he's going without hitting for a specific spot, I would say. Try to instead try to enjoy the experience, enjoy the going on a flow with her, and know where to take action and when to listen. And by the way, you can watch one of my previous videos called The One That Talk Too Much, because it's good to talk with them and it's good to communicate with women, but I wouldn't recommend you to talk too much either, because when you talk too much, they're gonna pick up different frequencies, which are gonna tell them that once again you are unable to feel them, to enjoy your experience with them, but instead they're gonna have the sensations that you want to show them that you are the best, or that you've done everything and that you know everything. Okay, another point is stop searching so much. Stop trying so much. Try to maybe be on your own for a while to get to know yourself, and to go to know exactly what you are looking for in a relationship and what you are looking for from your future partner. Instead of aiming for the first one, okay, like once again, it's like if you were going on a paragliding experience and you cross this out like a bucket list on your fridge and you've done it, so that's it, is done and you don't need to do it again. So this is not how relationships work, unfortunately. This is something that goes deeper than that. So instead of searching, try to enjoy every single one of your experience. That could be a dating experience, or that could be not a dating experience. It's so much easier to be hit by a very pleasant meeting, okay, or just hit by somebody unexpectedly that you wouldn't believe that this person would be interested in you, rather than to aim for it and to push yourself hard and to rush into it. Also, you mentioned that you have been rejected 5 times. Jesus, I mean, normally when you go out in the dating world, you can go on a 40 or 50 dates without finding the right one, okay? Without finding your soulmate. It takes a very long time to find the person that you feel comfortable with for the rest of your life, or for a long time anyway. So I would say, once again, try not to rush into it and experience each of them like if they were like something you learn from. Each date, each experience will tell you something about yourself, and you can embrace it or you can reject it. I wouldn't really reject it. I will just go with the flow and really listen to your mind and to your body in each of the situations. You think it too much, don't let it go into your head, but more relax. Also, it could be that you go for the wrong woman. Some women are wounded, okay, and they definitely need to heal. And from the vibe that I get from your message, maybe you just go for the wrong woman. Instead, try to review every single one of your dates and see what kind of, if you can have a pattern, if you can see a pattern about them. Sometimes we'll go for the same kind of individual. So that could be for one reason. So I would say, once again, if you can get a feedback from even only one of them, they will tell you why they have dumped you, and ask them to be honest. Try to not beg them for a review, but try to come up and be honest and be humble and ask them, listen, I'm trying to improve myself, I'm trying to be the best version of myself, and I wanted to find out the reason why you have decided that we shouldn't be following a relationship together. That will really help me. So thank them and tell them that it will really help you further down the road to improve yourself. Okay, there is another 3 points I want to talk about. So it could be also because there's something in you that you need to improve. I'm not saying it is for sure, but you can keep them into consideration for the future. So the first one is you're very boring and you're actually not funny. Okay, so maybe you need to work on this. Secondly, maybe you're not good in bed, okay, or you have micropenis. So that's something you can work on it as well. And then the last one, maybe it's something that you believe in, which they didn't believe. So if you have different religious state of mind, if you have different belief, okay, if you follow a specific religion, that could be a turn off for a woman. So keep going on and keep do some date online. Again, my last advice for you is to enjoy the journey instead of reaching for the destination. Just go with the flow. Get to know each one of your dates without expecting anything special in return. Set your intention, set what you're looking for on your online dating profile, and you should see some progress. And remember, you can always book a discovery call with me on yogasasawithdidi.com, specifically if you are not feeling comfortable, if you're not feeling worth, or if you're not even sure how to talk to a woman. And that's it for today. I'm gonna close the curtains here, but I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Namaste.